Greetings Diecast Racing fans, Sharky here, and welcome back to Sharky's Garage, to Vulcan Raceway, to A11 Outlaws. Bit of a different video today, a bit of an update on me, and a bit of an update on the channel, and a bit of an update about what's going on. Going to get into it all in a minute. Don't forget to do the usual things, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see what I've got for you today. Right, so you're probably expecting episode 2 of the Estate Car Shootout today. Well, you're not getting it. Not today. Hopefully next week. But here's the reason why. Okay, so I have 2 tracks. I have this space in my conservatory where I film and do everything, and this is where I edit. Okay, now the normal way that I do things is I film 2 episodes of A11 Outlaws, and I get them so that I can then space them in. And what I do is I do episode 1 of a series, then I put up I do a series, I then do an episode of A11 Outlaws, then I do episode 1 of the new series, and then I put an episode of A11 Outlaws in. But it's a lot of work to put the track up and down. Okay, and so what I do is I film 2 episodes of A11 Outlaws, and then I put them in, and I put one in after episode 3 of a race series, and then I put one in at the end of the race series before I go for episode 1 of the new series, to allow time for getting driver sign-ups and stuff like that. Now this season on A11 Outlaws, I've got Keldon Raven helping him out with doing the commentary and stuff, so getting him to come over and have time means that scheduling is difficult. He works an awful lot of hours, he's had a lot of other commitments and stuff, so getting him there has not been easy. So what we need to do is we need to get the track set up. I need to get him over here, we need to film 2 episodes of that, then I need to put all of that track down, set up the wing over with all the various bits, which you can see up the back there, get all of that set up, and then film the episode 2 of the Estate Car Shootout. I've just not had the energy. Now let's see if I can pause this and turn the camera around. Right, it won't let me turn the camera around, so I'll stop this and I'll pause and I'll go back to a seated position, and then I'll talk to you a bit. So some of you know I'm actually a full-time carer for my mum, who's disabled. She has a number of complications. She has COPD, she has asthma, she has heart failure, she has lung disease, she has stage 4 chronic kidney disease. So she takes up a lot of my time. Fortunately, she goes down to her caravan where she doesn't need me, and that gives me a bit of time at weekends. And I try and use that time to get filming done. I also have been signed off work since 2008 with acute stress reaction and depression. I suffer badly with my mental health. And some days I just can't get out of bed. It's hard when the black dog's nipping at your ear heels. And I know there's a number of you out there that feel the same. So that's why, you know, I felt it was worthwhile to stop hiding it and talk about it. So you know that I do 2 types of content on my channel. I do the Diecast Racing content and I do my RC content. The RC content is easy. I can go out on a morning and in 20 minutes film a video which will take me about an hour to edit and upload and do. Each of the diecast races takes at least an hour to set up, because even if you don't notice it, I move everything around in the background. I mean, that's once the track's set up. I mean, you set the track up, and then not so much for A11 Outlaws, but certainly for stuff on the wing over on the main Vulcan Raceway, I move stuff around so that every episode it's different. You may never notice it, but I do it, and that takes about an hour. Filming will take at least an hour on top of that. Filming the intro, track overview, filming the races, depending on how many races there are. I mean, in the last series there were 16 races. In this one we're looking at 8 or 6 per episode, which should be easier. But then I've got multiple camera angles because we're running 2 cameras. We use this phone, which is my old phone now. I've got a new phone to film some stuff, and then I have a GoPro Hero 7, yeah, it's Hero 7 Black that I use for the finish line camera. Then I need to transfer all those files over onto the Chromebook to edit them. Editing can take up to 5 hours for a video. Then it compiles. Then I watch back the compile to make sure it's compiled correctly, and if something's gone wrong I then have to either go back and re-edit or recompile it. Then I upload it to YouTube, which, depending on internet and stuff, can take another period of time, an hour, hour and a half, depending on the length of the video. It can be longer than that for some of the RC stuff where I'm putting really long videos up, but you know, but a 25-minute video, which is some of the ones from the last series, were taking an hour and a half to upload, and then I watch it back on YouTube before scheduling it to go live on the set times. So it's a lot of work. The RC stuff is easy by comparison. I can knock out RC videos relatively easily. Saturday I went out with the Cams Crawler Club to Grafham Water, and I filmed what will be 2 RC videos and 3 TikToks, because I've started a TikTok. Have a look in the description and you'll find a link to my TikTok. Go follow me there. Once I get to 800 followers on there, I can start to do lives on there, and then we can do some like live little racing. That's one of the reasons I've got the parking garage that you can see over there. That's going to set up to do garage races, because we can do a single camera angle facing at it, and that should be fun. I just need to get it sorted and make sure it's tuned and make sure the cars are all getting down okay, and then I can do live racing and that on there. So there's a lot of things there, because that's going to, again, it's cutting down on the editing and cutting down on all the other time. I don't want this to be a downer video. I will be back, and I will be back hopefully next week with a episode of the Estate Car Shootout. Hopefully between now and then I will get at least 1 episode of A11 Outlaws filmed. I have a way, I think, of enabling Keldon Raven to be here so that we can do that. The problem is, as I say, A11 Outlaws is filmed in the dark. It's filmed after it gets light, and at this time of year that's after 10 o'clock at night, which is not great. You know, the guy's up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work, so it has to be on a night where he's not going to be getting up the first thing the next morning, you know. So that doesn't help, you know. So yeah, that's what's going on. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for helping the channel to grow. Oh, something else. Facebook is being a douche. So with the Diecast Racing videos, I tend to share them. So everything for Diecast Racing goes live at 6 PM on a Monday night, and then I post it to the Sharky's Garage Facebook page, which hopefully you're all following. I post it to the UK 1/64 scale Diecast Racing group, and then I also then either that night or the next morning share it to about 70 diecast racing groups around the world. Facebook for a long time was allowing me to go in and share list. The list would come up and you can share and it'll go back to the list, share and go back to the list, share and go back to the list. Now it's doing a stupid thing that it's going back to the post, and then you have to go into the list, and then you have to go down the list and find the next one. And it's, with 70 it was taking me 20 minutes the old way. Now 70 would take me 2 hours, and I just don't have the time or energy. So I'm trying to keep doing that. If anybody knows any ways around that or to make that process easier, then that'd be appreciated. What else? So yeah, we've got the Estate Car Shootout, which should be good. I'm really looking forward to it. We've got A11 Outlaws, which I'm really loving how that's working out. I'm loving the new format. I'm loving the fact that they're dropping to 10th position. We're getting a lot of fast races. We're getting a lot of stuff going on there. The track's running really well. All the hard work that Keldon Raven's put in, 3D printing all of the side pieces, doing all the lighting, running all of that, I couldn't do it without him. And, massive kudos to him and thanks to him for all his help with doing that. So I think that's everything. Thank you very much for sticking with me this long. I hope you'll continue to stick with me. I love you all. I hope you're having a great day, and be kind to yourselves. Make sure you fuel your bodies by eating food. Make sure you fuel your bodies by drinking. It doesn't have to be water, but water is the best thing to fuel the body with, unless you're allergic to water. I've got a friend who's allergic to water, which is really... It's actually a thing. It's a medical thing. You can Google it and look it up. But yes, I hope you're all having a good day. And if you're not, hopefully knowing that a lot of us struggle, but we keep fighting. What does the Dory say? Just keep swimming. Anyway, love you all. Catch you soon.